Patricia. All right. So hot in here. Okay, so I have a full frame right now because I wanted to introduce myself. I have a lot of new followers that haven't even seen me probably. So I wanted to say hello. My name's Heather and I'm with Creepy Holiday Stuff. And I love to just make all kinds of stuff. I love to make wreaths. I love to draw. I love to paint. I love doing Styrofoam Head art, making arrangements, just a little bit of everything. So I had recently made a 3-tier black and white pumpkin. Company here. Ron, can you open the door? Figures right when I go live, right? Ryan, can you open the door for your dad, babe? Sorry. So anyway, I made a 3-tier pumpkin decoration, and I had so many people really like it, and I said, I'm gonna do one. I'll do one live because they wanted a tutorial and stuff. So I'm gonna do another black and white 3-tiered, but today I'm prepping to do a 3-tiered orange one, and I'm using these little guys. I have 3 of them. And on my black and white one, I made little happy faces. So on this 3-tiered, I'm gonna make like grumpy faces, kind of attitude pumpkins, okay? So I thought that would be kind of fun. So when I draw them, I'll go ahead and bring the camera around so you have a close view. I just, like I said, I wanted you to, the new followers who don't even know who I am, I wanted to let you know who I am. So normally these tutorials I do in my group. I have a paid subscription group called Creepy Corner that is a whole lot of fun, super fun. And usually I save my tutorials for that. And any tutorials that are in my shop are free to my group members too. But like I said, since so many people really liked my 3-tiered pumpkin decoration, I decided I'm going to do another one for everybody to see. Okay, so I got kind of a mess here because I actually just finished a tutorial in my group. We were drawing Sally's. That was a lot of fun. We're going to paint them tomorrow. So hopefully by tomorrow night I'll have pictures. Can't see you looking at the curtains. Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm going to bring the camera around so you're going to be able to have a good view of what I'm drawing, okay? And I had some spaces in front of me of what I want to put on my pumpkin. And let me move stuff out of the way so that if there is comments, I'll look up every so often. Hopefully I can get, if anybody has questions, I can get to them. If I don't answer your question and I don't get to it by later on, just private message me, because sometimes I have trouble getting to these messages. All right, so really quick before I bring the camera around to start drawing for you guys. Hi Peggy, hi Lori. Thank you for sharing. Thank you so much for sharing. I really appreciate it. If you know anybody that's interested in these 3-tier pumpkins, drawing and painting them, share it. Yeah, let them know. Tag them inside the comments. And then I don't know, I don't think I'm going to be able to do the decorating today on them, just the drawing and the painting, because either tonight or tomorrow I'm also going to be doing a wreath with this head I made this morning. This is actually going to go on a wreath. It's going to be an awesome wreath that's going to be for the giveaway for my group actually at the end of September. But yeah, I put glitter on it and it's pretty groovy. So I have that planned to do here either tonight or tomorrow night. So I won't be able to get to the pumpkin decorations till probably maybe during the week. Hi Janet. Hi Melinda. Okay, so I think I see everybody. All right, I'm going to move the camera so you have a view of me drawing. Let me just move everything out of the way. Take a swig of my soda. All right, let's get started. I can't see if there's comments. Thank you, Catherine. Totally appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, bear with me for a minute while I move this stuff over. Okay, probably right there. Right here. Come down about right there. I might have to readjust. Let me just see. I want to make sure that my pumpkins are in view of you guys. All right, let's start like that. I have my faces that I'm going to choose through. Let me move it. I have 3 Sallys painted or drawn, not even painted yet. I'm going to paint them tomorrow. Hi, Teresa. Okay, let's see. Got my glasses. Let me turn this light down so that maybe you have a less of a glare. Okay, and there's a long lag on my computer and my live. Okay, so you can get these pumpkins at Michael's. When I got them, they were on sale for $4.99. Really good price. Just took the tags off. They're small. They are, doesn't say on here. Oh, 6.5 inch pumpkins. Okay. So I think because my son just came, so I think I'm gonna draw the pumpkins, take a break, and then I'll come back and paint them so I can visit with him for a bit. All right, let's get with it. First face I want to make is a grumpy face, and I'm gonna actually start here because I want to look the way my pumpkins are gonna be sat. You know, I want to. So this one's going to be a straight on face. So let's see. I'm going to use this as my center point. And I'm going to start with his eyebrows. These are just very simple little easy faces that are cute. And it's not super difficult to draw. So when you do his eyebrows, you just find your center. And you're just going to want to make a V. Just make a V. Like a wide open V. I'm trying to go over the, with a pencil kind of dark so you can see. Thank you for sharing, Teresa. I appreciate it. Okay, so there's his eyebrows. We just made a wide V. Okay. Hi, Portia. Thank you for joining. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the eyes. The eyes are going to connect right under the eyebrow, but then they're going to separate. So I'm going to make like a 1/4 inch line right there. And then I'm going to make like an upside down V that kind of curves out. Kind of like, you know what I do, what I did in my group when I try to explain what I'm going to draw, I did this. Just so you know, if you're going to try to draw this, you're going to come down like a V but then curve. Okay, that's what I'm trying to describe. If that makes any sense. Okay. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to come down and we're going to just curve and You know, find a comfortable position too for your hands. And I always, especially when painting, I use my pinky a lot for balance. So if you turn the pumpkin upside down, it might help you, because then you're just doing another V. Your eyes can, in your mind, might go, okay, I get this better. See how I did that? The pumpkin's upside down right now. Okay. So come up here to the eyebrow, and about 1/4 inch from the end of the eyebrow, you're going to come out and make a circle curve. Well, not a circle. You're going to do a curve. Just come around and connect here. See, he already looks grumpy, huh? He already looks grumpy. I love, you can come sit over here. Can you go tell Daddy really quick, I'm just going to draw these 3 pumpkins, and then I'm going to take a break and visit with him, and then I'll go live later to paint them. Can you just let him know? Okay, so see how I did that one? Can you guys let me know with some hearts if you like it so far? You're like, really? You haven't showed us much yet, Heather. Okay. So, now I'm going to come to the other side. Actually, it's less than 1/4 inch. When doing your heads, do you sketch them on paper first? No, Portia. Actually, I don't. It's probably a good idea, but I just actually grab my heads and go from there. I've never been... never made them on paper. Now I have, for my pumpkins, I have folded around on paper just to get different ideas of facial expressions, because I love to do different facial expressions. So I have doodled with those. Because I actually Google online. I'll look up expressions. And if you look up, thank you for the hearts, yay, there they are. If you Google cartoon facial expressions, those are the perfect ones for your pumpkins. Let me just show you. This is what I Googled. Look at all those expressions. I have many to choose from. The only thing I do different is I'm going to add the little triangle nose and put glitter in it. So I change it up and personalize it, basically, right? Hi, Angela. I love your pictures. Those are awesome. Okay, so let's go to this side. Do the same thing. You know, start off here, but you want to just every so often look, because you want to try to get it symmetrical. Just curve. Just come around and curve. Okay, here's a really good thing. I can tell you how to explain this drawing. Alright, you all know we're making eyeballs, but if you look at it really good, does it not look like 2 butt cheeks and a thong? Totally, huh? So if you're good at drawing butt cheeks with a thong, just do that for the eyes. And if you're a little bit off, you know, your curve's not like curved enough, and you're like, don't worry, because when we start painting, if this one is a little longer or wider, that's fine. We'll just adjust it with our paint over here. I just finished mine to go beside my Sally. Just have to varnish. Awesome, Terry. I can't wait for you to, I can't wait, can't even talk. I can't wait to see it. Terry's in my group, Creepy Corner. And we've been having a blast. Alright, so there we go. Now, I do want a nose. So, because I want to put orange glitter in the nose. So, I'm going to make my triangle. Nothing fancy about it, just a regular triangle. Just make sure that it's lined up center with the eyeballs. I'll be done soon. You're not leaving, right? Okay.
Ice cream trucks.
to just make a simple triangle. That's all you do. Hey Janet, I love all those smiles.
Ryan, come here.
All right, so we got our triangle nose. Oh, I forgot to give him his grumpy pupils. So we want it to look like he's possibly looking up there, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to put the pupils right here. It's not up against the inside corner. It's just right next to it. And I'm not worried about making them complete circles. I'll deal with that when it's time to paint. Come over here, do the same thing. Try to make it exactly the same distance. If I'm a little off, I'm not worried. I will fix it while I paint it. See? See how simple that is? Just easy. Okay, so now we're going to make his grumpy face. Oh wait, first let's put a little line, accent lines under his eyes. Just one little curve following along the curve of his eyeball on each side. Great group. It has to be, since she puts up with me and my question, laugh out loud. Ah, Terry. I love questions and I love helping all of you so much. I really enjoy sharing creations of what I know how to do and make with you guys. Okay, so now to make the grumpy mouth, we're wanting it to be curved up here. Okay, so just look at what I'm doing. I'm making a little curve so I know that this is going to be the bigger part of the mouth that's open up in this curved area. I'm going to come, I got to put it down here, sorry. I'm going to come down, curve it downward, and when I get to about right here under the nose, because I'm still going down, then I'm going to bring it up just a hair, just a little bit. I don't want to bring it up higher than this, okay? Just a hair higher than this. So I'll come around and then I'm going to bring it down. Just like that. So it's just a curved line. See, curved, go down, go up, and then here's the area that's going to be a little bigger. So now we're going to come and try to make your beginning under this area of the eye and your end under this area of the eye. Otherwise the mouth will seem offset. So you want to try to have that in the middle, okay? Hold on, I need a swig of my soda. Okay. Let's get back to it. To my grumpy pumpkin. Okay, so we're giving him a like, okay, that's the look I'm going for, the So this curved area, let's bring it around. I want it a nice roundness there. See how I just came around? It's like I'm doing a letter C, just like a letter C. Now I'm gonna come up, and I'm going to go meet that other line, but I'm going to follow it with a curve. See how I'm curving with it, but I'm meeting it. There it is. Okay, there's his grumpy curve, like grrr. All right, so sorry, I had a burp shot from drinking this soda, and we need another one. Portia, I got the pumpkins at Michael's. You can get the 6.5-inch pumpkins. I don't know if they're still on sale. Well, they might be. The Michaels close to where I live, they're $4.99 on sale. But if I go 20 minutes to another town, they were like $9.99, not on sale. So you might want to look around, or you can check on the internet at Michaels to see if you can get them for $4.99. They come in orange, black, cream colored, and now if you want the bigger pumpkins, you can get those in a teal color or this color, very similar to the Sally I drew. This is actually an ocean color, but they look that color. Cream, orange, and black. Okay, so now let's give him some teeth. Let's see. I'm just going to draw some lines because I don't know if I want to give him the top and bottom set. So give me a second to see what my mind tells me to do. Yeah, I think I want to give him, let's see. I can always change it if I don't like it. I think I'm going to give him top and bottom. By giving him a line right down the center, going the same curvature as I did here, will give it the effect of his teeth. And then we just put same lines on top, on the bottom. Yes, that's what I want. Let me make it a little darker for you. Da, 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 da. I have it glare, so I'm not seeing. There we go. Okay. And then we want to emphasize that he's going, so we want to put a little line curving the same curve as this area to make it look like it's a little wrinkled. And there we go. Pumpkin number 1 is finished. Thank you. All right. So 1 is done. Now we're going to move on. And I tell you, if you're enjoying a tutorial like this and would like to learn how to draw faces and paint on styrofoam heads, on pumpkins, all that jazz, check out my group. My group is really awesome. It's only $15 a month. And if you just want to like check it out and wet your feet, you can actually join for $5 a week. Cancel anytime. We would love to have you. It's an awesome group of ladies. Everyone is helpful and we have a really good time. And the majority of our stuff is tutorials. It's fun. All right. Now we're going to move on to, don't ask me why. I was just going to say turkey number 2. I don't know where that came from. Jesus. We're moving on to pumpkin number 2. Maybe it's because I've already drawn 2 Sallys and 1 Jack. And now this pumpkin. I've done all that this morning. And then I made that other head. So I've been really busy. So, okay. Now, because we're doing a tiered pumpkin, I want to look. So, you see, this is my bottom pumpkin. Thank you, Barb, for sharing. I totally appreciate it. Thank you. This is my bottom pumpkin. So, this one I'm going to be attaching like that. So, I want to take that in consideration when I'm making his face, right? So, I'm looking and let's see. What kind of face do I want on him? You know, another cute face would be like that one I did, that black pumpkin. I made him like a scary, sad, startled face where he had the spider. That would be a good expression. Oh, let me think. I'm looking here at which ones I want to do. Let's do this one. We'll do the same one as I did on here. Let me show you this so you can see what I'm talking about. Oh, you see this one? I did this face on this big pumpkin, and I think this face would look cute for the middle pumpkin. So that's what I'm going to draw. Except for that one, I put glitter. I used black, the bigger glitter on his eyes, and I used the white fine glitter on his teeth. Turned out pretty groovy. How often do you meet? Portia. Well, I have a calendar. And my calendar, I have set dates and times for lives and tutorials that they can count on, which is the weekly lives, and then tutorials are uploaded, pre-recorded tutorials are uploaded. But it turns out I go live much more frequently than that. I get on the spur of the moment. I'm like, okay, let's go live. Let's do this. Let's do that. But I do have a calendar with set times, and we have our weekly tutorials. And like today, we did our drawing of Sally's, and then tomorrow we're going to paint our Sally's. So you see me a lot. And then of course giveaways. I started my group in August. So I mean, there's not like tons and tons and tons of content, but I'm always adding stuff to it constantly. You know, we've had 2 or 3 giveaways. We're going to have a nice giveaway the end of September for that pumpkin. I'm going to make live on this channel. I'm going to make it. It's going to be a beautiful. Well, I already made the pumpkin. I'm going to put it in a wreath. That's going to be their giveaway the end of September. Okay, so now to do. Okay, well, wait a second. If I do that face, I have to consider he's at this angle, which means he's going to be looking that way. So I don't really want that. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make another grumpy one doing the grr face, but looking sideways. I actually like that one. You'll see what I mean. Thank you, Wendy. And you work a full-time job. Yes, Barb, I do. Thank you for acknowledging that. Oh, my thing froze. What happened? I do. I work a 40-hour-a-week job, and I'm in my group quite a bit. And doing this. But that just shows you how much I love it. All right, so this guy is going to be looking that way, and he's going to be looking like he's very angry. So we're going to start out with making like an egg-shaped eyeball. So, and he's going to be at a very slight angle. And again, I will try to darken these lines. So we're making an egg, oval shape. Hi, Julie. Oh, wow, I'm really, that was from a lot earlier. Okay. Well, hi again, Julie, anyway. My comments were way up. Okay, so there's my oval eye. And then we're going to put, you see, there's the eyeball. Just to get an example, his pupil is going to be right here. Almost in the center, because he's looking that way. Don't worry about that when I paint him. Alright, and then we're going to make his other eye, which you're only going to see half of it because you're actually looking at him looking that way, right? So we're going to go a little lower than this top of this eye. So we're going to come around. Bring it around like that. I'm going to come down here. It's almost like this eye looks smaller because you're only seeing part of it. Oh wait, I got him looking too much at an angle downward. That's not what I want. Let me see. Let me look at him straight on. Let me look at him straight on, and then bring this a little lower. So one thing that's nice is that when it comes to painting, you could fix a lot of this. You don't got to worry about all those pencil markings because your paint's going to correct it. I can see where I will need to do a little correcting on this one when I paint it. That's okay. Okay, now I'm going to do his eyebrows, and he's going to have a curve to his eyebrows. This one is going to be going this way, just making a V. Are those Norma's pink sneaker feet behind you? Oh, Candy, no. Norma, actually, she was here, as you know. She was in group this morning, but she had some stuff to do at home. And those pink feet back there is my granddaughter, Acacia. You want to say hi to everybody, Acacia?
Hi.
She is one of my granddaughters. Okay, so there's that eyebrow. And then I'm going to just do a V and bring this one a tad bit higher. Don't forget, this is closer looking, you know, because he's looking at an angle. So this is bigger and just like the eyeball. Okay. And just a slight curve. Candy said hi, sweetheart. Okay, there's a slight curve. Actually, her mama, my daughter-in-law Janelle, is the one that took the 3-tiered pumpkin that I made, the black and white one. She loved it, and they have it on their table at home. Okay, that's what we have so far. We are going to give him, to help make him look like he's squinting and angry, looking that way, we're going to give him some under eyelids. I know you can't see him well because I have all this pencil here, but that's okay. We'll fix that. When it comes time to painting, you'll get a better idea of those under eyelids. Now, to help the expression more, we're going to add this little curve on the side of his eye, just like that. Make sure it follows along that. Okay. And now he's going to have because I want all 3 pumpkins to have glitter noses, just like my other 3 tiered. It's going to be a little weird because he's looking at an angle, so I'm going to just draw and see what I can do here. It might have to be skinny to look more, and maybe kind of curved a little, maybe this way. You know what I mean? Because he's looking at an angle. I don't know. We'll see how that looks. I just did a triangle. Well, it's not really a triangle. This is basically a straight line down this way, straight line this way, and then that way. So it is a form of a triangle, but it's not even edges. Each side is not even. See how I did that? I don't know if it's going to stay that way. I'm just seeing how it looks because I want that look of this way, right? So now we're just, if you turn your pumpkin, and you know, if you want to do these on a styrofoam head, you can do it also on a styrofoam head. It would look super awesome if you painted a styrofoam head like a pumpkin and put this face. All right, so if you turn him sideways, you're going to make kind of like a teardrop. Kind of almost what we did over here, but more of a teardrop. So let's kind of go at a little bit angle. We make the big round teardrop down here. And then we bring it up to meet here. I love these kind of faces. They're quick, they're easy, and they're so full of expression. Okay, you see that? See how it's like a teardrop? Then again, we want to do his teeth. So his teeth are going to be, I'm looking at the wrong angle. Make our lines going this way. I don't want the bottom teeth to show as we get closer to there. You know what I mean? So I'm going to start here, I think, at this first tooth, and then make the line going up. Could have been a little more curved here. Hold on. Teardrop. It's going to be a curved teardrop to give him more expression. Curve it inward. Curve it inward, then go up. Yeah, that's more expression. Okay, and then of course you need your line right here to give him that grr look. There you go, pumpkin number 2. So it's a little weird because he's looking up and he's looking down kind of, but I think once they're on there they'll look cute and painted. Okay, so our last pumpkin. Oh, you can't even see it all. Sorry, I just noticed. I love these faces shared the live. Thank you, Candy, for sharing. So this pumpkin, the second pumpkin, is going to be at an angle like that. So the third pumpkin, I want him going the other direction. So it's going to be like that. Let's see. I want to find a good, see, like, looks kind of yucky right there. This, I don't know what that is. Actually, it's like a chip. Didn't notice that. I think I'm going to go ahead and do it on this side. And I'll just paint over that. Or when I do the decorating, I'll put something there. Terry, I think I am. After I finish drawing these, I was going to paint them right now too, but my son and his family are here. So after I draw this one, I'm going to go ahead and take a break and visit with him. And then I'll probably come on and paint them. Paint all 3 of them. Alright, so now I think I'm going to do one that's not angry. He's going to be more like, oh, you know, like, oh, like kind of sad, kind of startlingly sad. I don't know. You'll see what I mean. So what we're going to do is, I don't like this. I'm wondering if I should incorporate the face in this area where it's chipped so that I can paint over it, because I don't have this color paint for that. I think I'm going to do that. I want to include that in the face so I can get rid of it. So let's start with, we're going to do the oval eyes. So it's going to be straight, like he's looking, you know, just straight at you. So start with this one. I want to make sure that's in the eye so I can have paint. I might even put some white glitter in the eyes to help hide that. Okay, so I'm just drawing an oval. See, just an oval like that. Now I want the other eye to be touching in the middle, and it'll be like a V on the top and a V on the bottom. I probably could have made these eyes bigger. I'm going to go just a little bit bigger because my first pumpkin has some pretty big eyes. So I'm just kind of going over, around the circle I just made, the oval I just made, to make it a little bigger. And again, I'm not worried about all the pencil because I'm going to be painting in there. Okay, so that's the size I want. Okay, so I'm going to start on the bottom and just like making a little V there, making my other oval. V on top, coming around, making my oval. And don't forget, if your both eyes, the sizes don't match, don't get frustrated about it. You know, if you can't correct it, usually when you have paint on it, it starts to look it's more easier to go, oh, okay, take the paintbrush to make it match this side. You know what I mean? If you need to make one side bigger, it's sometimes a little easier when you're just doing it when it's time to paint. If you get super frustrated, the best thing for you to do is walk away from it. You know, you don't want to rush. You don't want to rush it and try to do it and get yourself all worked up. It's better to take your time to get it just how you want. And if it takes walking away from it for a while, then do that, because I actually have to do that myself often. It happened today in group with Sally. I was working on one of her eyes, and I couldn't, it gave me so much trouble that I had to just actually not walk away, but stop working on that eye and moved on to the mouth. And then when I went back to the eye, I was able to do it. Okay, so there we go. I know it's hard to see if they're even because I went outside of this one, but I'll fix it if not when it comes time to painting. So we're going to make, of course, the little expression lines here on each side. Just curve right around each eye, just like that. See how I did that? And now we're going to do eyebrows. And to help his expression, we're doing eyebrows almost look like he's, you know, like kind of frowning, his eyebrows together, but more in a weepy way. So we're going to go upward. So right towards the side, outside of this eyeball, we're going to start and make his eyebrow go up. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing on this side. Try your best to get it the same on the other side as we can. Shh. Okay. And if it doesn't come out exactly the same, don't worry about it. It's a pumpkin. It's going to be adorable no matter what. It's just an expression, and you know, nobody's eyebrows are perfect, right? Did you have to put anything on the pumpkin before you started drawing? No, actually I did not, Candy. I just started drawing away. No problems at all. Now, of course, I have to have my triangle because I want that orange glittered nose. So I'm going to make a nice triangle. And I'm making sure it's right there in the center. And just so you know, I'm doing the whole thing on lives on this page. I'm drawing them. My next live, I'll be painting them. And then I'll do another live putting them together and decorating. Okay, just so you know. So you get to see the whole creation. And then the next time you see them, they're going to be on my feed for sale. All right. I made a nice triangle for his nose. I see hi Rebecca and hi Willie, but I don't see anybody in here with that name. Oh wait, maybe it's because you shared. They showed up on the shared. I think that's how it works. There's people that I don't even know is watching because unless they comment, I won't know. Hi Vicky. I'm on pumpkin number 3. For anybody just joining in, pumpkin number 1 that's going to be on the bottom. Pumpkin number 2 that's going to be in the middle. And pumpkin number 3 that's going to be on top. Alright, so I'm going to put his pupils are going to be in the middle of his eye. You know, if you do have trouble finding the middle, just look. You can even put a line straight down there. We want his pupils lower here. So if you just put a line straight across in the area where you want the pupil, where those crosshairs are, there's your pupil. Okay, find the middle of this. Put your line straight down. Take this line that you made across here, just come straight across so that it's going to be even. There's your pupil right there where the crosshair is. So that's a very good way to put your pupils when you're doing stuff like this. Okay? So now we're going to make his sad face. So I'm going to start directly in the center because I want his sad face to be directly in the center, not at an angle, which it can be if you want, but I don't want it that way. I'm going to start here, and I'm just going to drop it down to make it sad. Some are friends of mine. Oh, okay, Candy. Awesome. Hi, Julie Finn. Hi, Cheryl. All right. So, and then we're going to take this side, drop it down, but I'm not going to bring it down as low as this one. Almost, but not quite. You just want to put your little accent lines here, you know, little creases like this. Now, because he's a pumpkin, it wouldn't hurt. Let's see what it looks like. I'm going to do really light. It wouldn't hurt to give him one little tooth. And just having that one little tooth almost makes him look sadder, which I like. So there's his one little tooth. Ta-da! All right, my screen froze again. This is insane. Which means my comments freeze when my screen freezes. Hold on a second. Okay, so now I am going to zoom out just for a moment so that you could actually see what I got here. Hold on. My stuff's all in the way here. If I can, I don't know. See, I have all my paints because I was going to be painting. All right. I think you can see. So, all right. So, pumpkin number 1. Am I froze again? This is insane. Hold on. I want to be able to see to make sure you could see what I'm doing. All right. So, pumpkin number 1. And then this is going to be pumpkin number 2. I can't really show you guys because they're not connected together, but let's go like that. That's going to be number 2, like this. And then number 3 is going to be over here. I guess you get the idea of it though, right? So I will come back later on and paint them. I can't wait to get them painted. I think they're going to look absolutely adorable. I'm just going to look really quick if I have any questions or comments before I say bye. Hi, Mika. It's the Chicago White Castles gal. All right. Any questions before I go? Just remember, I'm going to come back later. I'm going to paint these. And then I'll do another live, putting them together and decorating them. Also, I don't know if it's tonight or tomorrow night, I will be doing the live with this head I made. I'm going to put it on a wreath, and it is going to be adorable, awesome. It's going to be a special wreath for my group giveaway that's taking place the end of the month. So I'm going to do that live here on my public Facebook page. Alright, and again, if you guys like tutorials like this, come check out my group. It's awesome. You could just get your toes wet, $5 a week, cancel anytime. Or if you love it and want to stay, you could stay $15 monthly. We have a good time. So I will see you. Okay, Candy, I am excited too. I can't wait. Thank you, Janet. I love drawing. I do. It's just, you just don't know. I love it so much. So anyway, I will see all of you later on today to do the painting. I'm not sure what time yet, but if you are on my mini chat, the bot that I have for notifications, I'll be sending one out when I go live again. If you don't get notifications and you would like to, I have a pinned post at the top of my page that has information, and one of the things in there has info on being notified if I go live, and it has the link you can click on. All right? Okay, see you guys later. Bye-bye.